If you can count to 10, then I'm going to show you stretches you can do at your workstation, at home, or at the office today that'll give you relief for your neck and low back. Today on the Wellness Doc. Hi, my name is Dr. Eric Duncan. I am the Wellness Doc, and on this channel we create video guides and product recommendations for your mind, body, and goals. So if that's something you're interested in to find your journey towards wellness, then I highly recommend you subscribe to this channel. Now today we're going to go over easy desk stretches you can do at work or at home. Most of us are back to work now. Some are still working at home. Congratulations for that. But I want to show you stretches that can be done and you can start to feel the difference on the very first day that you do them. So I had a couple criteria for these stretches as I picked them out. One, I wanted them to hit the major muscles and body parts in your body as you sit during the day, even if you have a sit-stand desk like this facility does. I'm at WorkCo in Birmingham, Michigan, and no matter what your situation is, whether you're sitting or standing, we're in the same position every day for too long. Criteria number two, I wanted to make sure that it would be inconspicuous. And so as much as your boss should want you to be doing stretches at your desk, it may look a little silly to bust into warrior pose number two in the middle of a cubicle situation. You know, if you're at home, you guys, I'm surprised if you're even wearing pants right now, but you're your own beast, still do these stretches and you'll still get the same kind of benefit. Number three, I wanted to make sure these were easy to do. So the reason I want it to be easy and quick is because you need to work during the day and you need to do something called deep work. So if you're someone that needs to work 2 hours straight, I do need you to take a little bit of a break because this will help your body out and you'll be able to finish these off in just a couple minutes. So let's get started. The first couple times through this, you may want to follow along with me, but we're gonna hit the major body parts. We're gonna do your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, your neck and back area, and also your low back and hamstrings. So let's get started. Number one, if you deal with typing for a long period of time, you're just gonna wanna make sure you get these wrists moving in the right direction. So just interlock your fingers like this and rotate them in one direction and then rotate them in the other direction for 10 seconds. Now we're gonna move right into the mid-back stretch. So what you do is you take your interlocked hand, push it out in front of you, and you're going to round your back just like this to get that nice stretch through the mid-back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you want to be a little bit more inconspicuous with this, you can hold onto your laptop computer, bring your head forward, really round that mid-back, and people won't know what you're doing. They'll think your computer's broke again. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to bend backwards. So as we're curled forward and our head's forward during the day, we're gonna wanna go in the opposite direction. So I want you to bring your arms behind your back, behind your head, behind your neck, look up, because we're looking down all day, and put a little bit of arch into your low back when you do this, just to give you that muscular rehabilitation in the low back area. Next, we're going to do our forearm. Same thing with if we're using the computer and typing a lot, we're going to want to stretch the front and back of our forearm. So normally I would tell you to do it like this one at a time, but we're trying to make this efficient as possible. So what I would do is use the desk just like this and lean forward into the desk and then just reverse that to stretch the other side of the forearms like that. You'll be flush or perpendicular with the desk, so it won't look as awkward as I'm doing it right now. And I have people watching me, which is also a little bit awkward, I have to admit. The next stretch you're gonna do are 2 for your neck and shoulder area. The first one is levator scapula. So what you're gonna do is take your left arm, put it behind your back, and take your right arm and pull it towards the imaginary pocket you have right here on your shirt. Now from this stretch, you're gonna go right into your next stretch, which is the trap stretch. So you're gonna take that left arm instead of behind your back, and then grab the bottom of your chair, and then just look straight ahead and bend that ear towards your shoulder. So here's how the transition goes. You're grabbing the back of the computer, you're interlocking your fingers around your back, you're going backwards like this, take your left arm, put it behind your back, bring your head towards the pocket, take that same left arm, grab onto the bottom of the chair, bend that ear to the shoulder for a 10 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing with the other side. Right arm behind your back, Take your left arm, pull it towards that imaginary pocket on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab the bottom of your chair, pull that ear to the opposite shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's it for the shoulder and neck area. It'll give you a nice little breather. Ideally, we're going to want to get up and move around a little bit the office. If you're able to do that without breaking your concentration and making you more efficient, then go ahead and get that blood flowing again. It's pretty important. So let me show you the other 3 stretches you can do for your buttock area, your hips, and also your hamstrings that will finish out all your desk stretches. And that's the first one, the piriformis or buttock muscle. You're gonna cross your legs like this and pull your knee directly into your chest. So I want this knee pointed right to the middle of your heart. And then next you're just gonna lean on this leg to open up the hip area, the hip joint. So I mean, it looks like you're working, right? If I'm looking at my computer, no one even knows what I'm doing, but what I'm doing is getting a great stretch through the hip flexors and the hip joint area. The last thing I'm gonna have you do is the hamstring stretch. Normally, if you have time and no one's giving you a hard time, if you're at home, you'll sit on the edge of your chair and straighten your leg, and you're gonna bend forward and put some pressure on the hamstring. If you're in a hurry, you put both legs forward and then lean forward into that knee area. Just be careful that you're supporting your back, so use your hands to support your back. So here's a better angle for you. What I want you to do for these hamstring stretches is straighten this leg out and then lean onto that knee that you're stretching the hamstring. You'll feel it as soon as you lean forward. If you're in a hurry, like I was saying, go ahead and put both of those legs straight, feet up, and then lean forward. But make sure to keep that back flat, and you're gonna take your hands and make sure they're supported on your knees, because you don't want to have a sore back or a back injury while you're doing stretches to feel better. And that's it. So if you do these stretches multiple times a day, not just once, not just at the end of the day, you want to do it almost every hour. If you can hit it 4 to 6 times a day during your work day, then you are really going to feel the benefit even after the very first day of doing these stretches. If you have additional problems with your neck or additional problems with your low back, I do have other video tutorials that'll show you exactly what to do to help with the pain. Guys, I hope you feel awesome. I hope your workday is productive and you have a purpose for your day. Remember, it is well.
It is well.
Now, if you want to find other stretches for your neck stiffness and pain, check out this video up here. If you're having more low back issues, go ahead and look at this tutorial I made down here. Thank you for watching, subscribing. Take care.